Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all, depending on where you are in the world. Um, Here we go. Today's my I'm getting frostbolt here. Um, it's not a free budget build by any means. I haven't really spent a divine on it yet, but I did buy this snake pit, right? For like whatever exalts. And seed of cataclysm for whatever exalts. A couple exalts on the helm. Crafted this badass staff. So basically 155 cold damage plus another 20. That's I might just put uh, more spell damage instead. Get a bit more damage efficiency out of the staff. Um, that's a lot less cold damage on this, but that does have less. One more level hold to cold spills. I haven't put my sockets in yet, and that might potentially end up being a good thing. But as you can see here, our frost bolts. I've gone from Frost Nova, falling in love with Frost Nova, to absolutely cherishing Frostbolt. Here, Frost Bombs, like on rares, just that cold exposure. I think it's like 77% that it hits. On bosses, it's like 38%. Oh, don't mind if I do. And you see on mobs, it's doing this setup. I have it set on like the forking for mobs. What I mean by that is left ring slot, projectile spells cannot chain left ring slot, projectiles from spells fork, projectiles cannot pierce, so we're taking away our pierce, but we have cast speed, and spell damage. And then here we have Seed of Cataclysm for crit chance, spell crit multiplier, a chaos resist, mana cost. Um, I don't know. I may try to find a good ring that has cold damage on it instead, and then just try to go off of it, find some good resists off the ring. But you can see, like, we're in Act 3, late Act 3, Agarat, and we're just casually taking a chilly stroll down Chilling Lane here. We are a disciple of Ishtara, and let me alarm y'all, I'm not going to Jin. Um, I am testing this out. 40% energy shield, and then 60% that our total energy shield, and here you can see armor, but we're not really. Do I even have armor on? Oh, see, and that's how strong that is for physical. We are going to be going CI eventually, so I am going to have to come off of Ghost Wrath, which about be about 643 total energy shield plus whatever armor I can find that I like. Um, haven't really thought about which armor I really want to use. I can find a defensive armor maybe, but I mean, at the end of the day, what truly matters to me right now is energy shield because I don't need armor. Armor's nice. And here's some recoup, but that's recouped as life, which I don't like. This is stuff I like though. 15 plus 369. 24% of elemental damage recouped as energy shield. When afflicted by Archon buff. So unfortunately, I just don't know really how to get it outside of using my mana. I kind of like those, and we have to come down here anyways. But the problem is, oh, those aren't half bad to waste, right? That'll give our energy recharge buff. Or on spending mana, what is there one down here that gives it? So basically, start of energy shield, blah blah blah. I may just bypass Archon for now. It doesn't seem to be that easily gained. Although I might go for it and see how I like it. I'm really thinking about it because, look, I take some damage here, right? They're all frozen and I'm already... Now, if I can keep this facade up through the in-game... Nope, that's not what I want. Be really good, really strong. So here I have a point to do. Okay, I'll do this. Let's see. 2063. A little bit of goodness in that spell damage boost. Plus it gives us int, which intelligence is really strong. Now this isn't as fast as like probably Fubgon's Poison Burst Arrow build, but as you can see, stuff is just getting decimated. And again, we're using Everlasting Gaze, right? And 2145, it's giving us a couple hundred because we have Ancient Aegis, which actually is going to be really strong. Anyone doesn't realize the name, it comes from this guy right here. 60% armor energy shield from equipped body armor. I feel like that makes that like literally one of the best leveling items, especially for druids as well, where melee skills are going to be mana traps if you get too much, whereas you have infinite mana. You can do something like Mom if you have too much mana and not enough use out of mana to make you even more tankier. Hopefully we get to not Jiquani, Doriani. An important note here, right? I went for energy shield here, cast speed here, a little bit of spell damage to spice up the pot here, crit chance for spells, spell damage if you crit recently. We got all of this. We're right here. I did do some strength nodes to help with Ghost Rice HP and stuff. We're cold damage here. CI is right here. I, my future plan is to definitely go CI, right? And then come over here and grab that energy shield, right? Oh, here's more crit chance, crit bonus for spells, crit bonus for spells, critical chance. I'll probably just do this to get my crit stuff up there. Um, Probably do spell damage, projectile speed. I might consider doing that. Spell damage, and to show off, right? These nodes freeze buildup, hits ignoring non negative elemental resistances of frozen enemies, increased freeze buildup, increased damage by 50% against frozen enemies. Let's see this. Freeze. We could do that for climate change and then freeze build up some more. Um, but since we're going to be going this route, right? I mean, that's kind of strong, right? You get 4 points there. But what we want is to get over here, get all this cold stuff, right? Cold skills, that's strong. Freeze build up, freeze duration, that's super strong. Maybe chill, I don't know. I'm not totally sold as a frost mage on chill that much. It's more about the freezes I care about. Did I miss? Just talking my ass off, I missed where this guy's hiding? Surely he's not always on the edge, right? Hopefully. Maybe I missed a spot here. Let's see. Just gives me more chance to really just shine. There we go. And that's just how fast we're clearing out normal mobs. My problem is more the bosses. I don't know if I get... Now, we could go cast speed with cold skills, increase cold damage, but let's go ahead and waste these points here. To set up for that ridiculous amount of energy shield. Hopefully. And we're 44 on our way to be 45, halfway there. It's really strong, right? Here's another area that a lot of builds can struggle on. Let's see. Let's see. Do I die on this character here? Too bad I don't have Ice Herald. Let me see something here. Could this really be that good? Where's the Ice Herald hiding? Just says damage. Increase cold damage affected by Herald of Ice. But maybe a Herald of Ice is martial weapon locked. I forget, to be honest. But all in all, made through the first mini phase of Doriani's maze. And I mean, we could, if we can keep our energy shield like consistently faster charging, supercharged, and we don't need Herald of Ice, right? It would be nice if we could get it to work. And then Elemental Mom without the setback, which basically all would take from us would be physical damage once we're CI. No chaos damage, no bleed damage, no poison damage. That's all right. That's another one. I'm curious with the Firestorm. Let's swap this out. Oh, it's a set area. Damn. I was hoping it would travel with me. Wait a minute. Firestorm. Like, we can't even combo snap into this now, which is kind of nice. Snake Spit Ring is really strong for this build, right? Alright, and now here's Doriani. Watch him just decimate me because our resists are literally shitty. But we do have a little bit of made it to phase 2 without too much difficulty. Oh no, not phase 2. There we go. Now we made it phase 2. 38% exposure. Whee! Ring around the rosy. Not bad, actually. All right, so Firestorm without anything is only 336, and it's doing a good bit of cold damage on here. Regal shard, regal shard, regal shard. Well, orb. And just like that, we're on Act 4. It took me a little longer than I wanted on Doriani, but we got it done, y'all. So all in all, for leveling wise, we're not quite ready for CI, but we can definitely. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and get to. Let's go ahead and get on King's March here. But all in all, this is the character I'm leveling with today. Um, I like where this build is right now, right? Doesn't mean I'll get through Act 4 without headaches or whatever, hardships. But basically, Act 1, Ice Nova. Act 2, you're still on Ice Nova until you kind of unlock Snake Spit. Act 3 is where that about happens. And then once you build up Frostbolt to be on par with Ice Nova, and then just again, quick looksy considered casting, so slower cast speed, rapid casting, so we get 5% increased cast speed actually, and then sometimes wild shards 2, projectiles in a circle, 8 additional, 1 and 4, it helps, and then just cold mastery, get the level up. Now, there's a lot of things that I could actually think about doing, right? This would be one, and then here's a bunch of freeze buildup. Unfortunately, that's chill duration, not freeze duration. Now, this would be 1, 2, 3. 3 points, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. (1% energy shield recharge for every 4 decks. I for a caster, that's not good, right? Now we could come for this to grab this to be CI, not get the recoup on life, but get the elemental damage recouped energy shield. And without further ado, let's try to enact 4 stuff, see how we do. Catch Bay, why not? Usually you see some type of like damage gap from Act 3, early Act 3 to end of Act 3, and then end of Act 3 into early Act 4. You kind of see a damage gap that you have to jump over, but let's see. Has Hectonial Caress. Oh, that's what those are. Okay. Another gold ring, why not? Never know. Could secretly be good. Alright, so here we go. I don't seem to see the big difference in level issues. Not bad, right? Oof. Oh, that's kind of good for me. And there's mana regen there. Oh, and then it did double flat. That's an 18 damage ring with 5 resist, extra rarity, and mana regen. That's decent. Okay, I can't really knock it, right? Alright. Also, I forgot to mention this earlier, but these gloves are like a double-edged sword. However, comma, that reduced cast speed hurts, but I mean, see, Ice Nova can be just as good if you don't have a snake spit. You can maybe consider just doing your best with Ice Nova, but I feel like getting those frost bolts for mobs is a little easier for me. Like, and now we're not even worried about the comboing of Topaz Ring. Maybe I'll just put this ring right here, see how we do, right? Oh yeah, we leveled. Here we want to kind of come up here. That gives us a good bit of int, but we're really going to Not bad. Firestorm's kind of messed him up a little bit. Actually, don't care about you map pieces. Skill speed, huh? Armor, sheer charges. That's just a support character. Item. Unfortunately, there's no real good system for support characters, right? Because everyone's with greed anymore. Nice. Another exalt. Let's see, can I... And we got intelligence on the ring, which is kind of good. Getting our mana pool up. I mean, 16% rarity on it. That's not bad. Let me see. Let's see here. Oh, let's do this instead. Let's see if we can find something decent with rarity on it. Reduced. They want 70 exalts for this, and this would give us 21 rarity plus very good resistances. And 2 spirit, right? This is 23. For 100, we could get 27 rarity plus 37. I'm thinking I just go buy this. I have the money for it. This is 31 rarity and it has 4 spirit on for 110. Let's do it like this. 27. Oh, that's his 500 divines, right? So let's set this to exalts. This is 30 for 200. But this is 31 combined. This is 32 for 250, which is about a divine. Alright, let's character hop real quick just to... Oh, what do you know? Look at this. 22 chaos plus 20, 40, 66 exalts. Oh, there's my anointed. Actually, I'll take that back. That might be really good for someone. Alright. Oh, yeah. That's 27. Let's just do it like this. Where's that 110? Someone buy it already? Ah, son of a bitch! That's 26, 27, 27. That's 30, but this is 32. It'll hurt a little bit, but this is actually pretty good. Because it actually has spirit. Thank you. Now let's go back to our hideout. Why do I say it's a good find? Still, even though it's a little overpriced, is because it has life and it has spirit. Real good. I'm going to do an Infernalist Specters sooner or later, but right now, let's go to Ice Terra. Oh yeah, let's go to town. We're going to take this off. And then all of our elemental resists are now going to be positive, which is good, right? Which tab are they? Right here. Oh no, it's 64. Oh no. No, no. Well, so much for that idea. Let's go. 19% rarity. This has 11, but it also has better resist. Oh, this is 24, level 54 though. Oh, I really like that for right now. That's really solid. We can test that out. See how I like it or not like it. So let's think about this, right? That's 31 there. That's 16. 47, almost 50% rarity. 47, 51, 61 rarity. Like this. Well, let's get back to it. Tujin, you fool! Come on. Iron Runes, 25% spell damage. I'll just go ahead and throw that in that. Let's say I get 50% spell damage, right? So that'd be like 145. But that is it's that cast speed, mana per kill. Oh, that's not spell damage, that's cold damage. But still. 189 frost bolts. Prismatic ring. Actually, I ain't half bad for a prismatic ring. Let's see. 10 elemental resist, and then extra 20 cold. Like, I don't know if my curse is that good, right? It's 40 on these guys. It's 45. Nothing good, anyways. All right. Let's find Captain. What's his name? Heartland. Okay, now we go here for another 15. And then, is it right here? Yep. 30, 45. And then reduce recharge rate, which sucks a little bit, but is exponentially good. I like this. I like these 3 points here. Um, we might do this just to help with our projectile speeds. Because at the end of the day, what I'm interested in is just trying to get to a respectable amount of energy shield to go CI. Is this it here? Hopefully. Captain's chair. Ooh. Well, we take that hit at least. But I can do this one. Not bad, not bad. Definitely seems safer once we get a bit more tech into our build for freeze. Freeze, damage, spell damage, whatever. And here's the other boss. We are, let's see, 30, 32. I mean, I wonder if we could do cast on crit. Comet soon. Take off Arctic armor. Well, well, well. Mystic Raiment. Level 49. Decent on the energy shield game. And then this is the one that a lot of people kind of like. Um, now what we could do, right? We could spec into this one right here. We get cast speed, and then we equip focus with staff. Just 50% bonuses. Does this say what the bonuses are? It doesn't let me return to ship. Are you serious? Alright. Oh, neat. And tier 13. I have winter. I don't know if that's that strong anymore, but we are considerably stronger with Snap right now, so I'll probably prioritize Snap. Or not Snap, my bad, Frostbolt. 205. We'll probably be able to craft better. Rastas. Let's go Strike. And then we have 2 more points. I mean, basically already about even Stevens there. We could even contemplate also coming down here, getting a little damage mitigation, but it's okay. Let's see. Where am I at? 46. What's this? 58. Ah, these mobs just don't have a chance in hell. Do I have Alcorp somewhere? I do, right there. See, with that, we could be 1465 CI. But we'd be losing like 13, 14, 1500, whatever damage. Not worth my time just yet. So I just want to take a couple minutes out of this time to mention how much I think that there should be your third ascendancy should be an act like Act 4 or Act 5, right? Should be another way of getting your ascendancy. Oh, that's so good. Let's see, can this be good? 51% spell damage. Crit chance for spells. There we go. So let's take a look at this. Ah, so for 30 spirit, you can add some remnant stuff. Here's where blink. Arctic armor is kind of obsolete. I think we go blink. Is there anything for blink? Let's go cooldown recovery. Okay, 76 is still a lot better than what I had. Alright. There's abandoned prison there. Eye of Hanakora for our other points. Because points are going to skyrocket for us, I believe. So energy shield 403 per second and 1.28 seconds for recharge time. Not bad. Let's take these boots off and see. $2.22. I'll probably end up doing that whole tree and then try to find some better recharge time. Like this whole map should be a ascendancy, right? But what do I know? It is what it is, right? There we're losing a little bit of face, and I forgot. Oh yeah, I'm linked now. It's also tempting to get even more cast speed right here. But for right now, what is the magnitude of freeze, right? Two seconds. Not bad. I always died on this one as a newbie bear. Let's see. Ooh. Hmm. Like for 60 Spirit, I don't know if I quite agree with Blink. Like this is overpriced galore. The devs are not that smart. Like I think they're kind of stupid if they think that, oh, Blink's worth 60 Spirit. No, it's not really worth it. It's the only good, decent option I have right now. Is the reason why I'm using it, and even then, due to the sprint mechanic, it's kind of semi nerfed unconsciously. Don't mind if I do. That was super easy. Oh, Chaos Orb, huh? Oh, look, we finally unlocked another Runes run. Let's do this. Actually, I grab this. Oh, I'll waste exalts on both. Ended up being 67 spell damage. Ouch. Look at this. This got 16 rarity we can use. Cold, lightning resist all. 16 versus 16. And then on top of that, accuracy we don't use, leech we don't use, flat damage, but it's fine. Okay. Let's try getting these snakes going. Alright, there we go. More number of monster packs. Rare monsters have, 90% effectiveness. Humans 30% more. 4% rarity of monsters drops. Construct monsters effectiveness. Chests have 15% rarity. Normal monsters 75% effectiveness. I'm gonna do that. Level 49 area, we're 47, right? They should do some good leveling. I'll cap off this video and upload this after this temple run, I think. That way people can get the feel of this build, how it does, where it does, how it does these temple runs, how it does campaign. Oh, we're taking some damage here? You definitely hurt us there, but we definitely could get away with this. There was open. Come on. Not bad. As a side note, I heavily suggest if you're having a problem with a certain boss, like say you're on Viper, just farm these temples, do these runs. They're going to scale with your level on the most part, up to 10 levels past that map, right? Oof. Ouch. Not hurt. Maybe I'm just destined to not use Blink. Blink is not that good for me. Blink should be able to blink, 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 blink. Oof. Do a little bit. Regen. Are we not doing damage? Oh, I'm just gonna keep doing this. There we go. We got him. We got our level in. 1.13 and down to 1.82 without the slippers. So to me, we're getting to that point where we really need to start looking at our options for. Okay, let's clear this and come back, get that little corner. Looking at the options of better energy shield boot. And perhaps have maybe some L resist, ton of energy shield, movement speed would be nice. And these guys are actually showing to be a very formidable monsters right now, but whew, a hot diggity dog. I kind of like the idea of Firestorm, right? All right, cool. That's pretty strong, actually. But let's see. All gems. Let's see what I can unlock here, right? Blasphemy. Let's do blasphemy. Let's try blasphemy out. And now let's do automatic 28. Probably boss will be 14. But this is just convenience over power. Which will help with definitely helps with our clear speed, right? Especially once we get our pulsating exposure going on, like 7728, right? That's 97. We're definitely getting. Ooh, almost got me there. And 8 is. Let me think of. Well, oh, what was this? Oh, another Megangord. Meganords. Really should go mom with this, but for right now it's fine. Armor evasion. Um, Let me just. All right, this guy's 19. So 19 and 53 is like 72. Still not bad, right? And then when he's frozen, the exposure kind of skyrockets. Oh no, what did I do? Oh well, I figured I did something wrong. Let's just do this for now. We'll eventually find something worthwhile here. Alright, so Blasphemy definitely seems to be the stronger spirit gem so far. For sure. You cannot complain with it. Especially with our spell and forking on mobs. Makes it just makes everything work a lot smoother. This guy's raged. Support 4. Firestorm. Let's do considered casting on it. Oh boy. Did I swap to that wand and not realize? Oof. Now we just have this corridor. See, where's it? Oh, I deposited it, I bet. Well, now. Oh my goodness gracious! Spell damage 88. So let's round up 90 and 70. That's 160. Can you give me spell skills? Nope. But you did give mana regen, mana per kill, mana, and intelligence alongside that nice little. Damn. And we have 1.2 mil later, right? We can definitely try to craft some good energy boots later on. We just need to level, get to the point, the level break point of whatever for our highest tier 15 ish, whatever that number is. Wait, these can add soul force? Bleeding on hit, charms gained? Yeah, sucks. That sucks. See, that's kind of nice. See how this. Not a strong frostbolt though. Let's see how bad that does. Woo! But that's under a second now. Okay, I don't think that's going to be that good. Let's grab the talisman. But you never know. We find a really good talisman. It may not help this character, but people are buying those up when they're good. So I don't mind doing what I got to do. And we're level 49 now. So all in all, pretty strong, right? I think we were like 46, 47 on entrance. Now we're a little closer to, we capped this off. Now, one, two, dang, do I really want that? Reduced, but more magnitudes, right? That, yeah, 6, 12, 18 magnitude, 36% magnitude versus we just come over here. I think what the smart play is come here, come down here, come up here, get all of this, but I probably just put, except for this chill, 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 except for these three, I might just go ahead and grab all of this because this is greatness for our build. I might even instill this, right? Isolation, suffering, isolation, paranoia. Come down here, grab this, instill this. Let's say extra. That's an isolation there. Nope. So I kind of don't want. That could be good for helping us get shocks, but that's too isolation locked. Versus this, right? Even though we'll be CI, you gain 5% extra chaos damage. Or this, 11% extra chaos damage could be good. And that could save us some here. Right? That saves us some points coming down here. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I almost don't mind, right? Don't mind coming up, getting that freeze build up there. Because I kind of want to come up, get this stuff. And since we're coming over here, we're not too far from that jewel slot, which isn't too far from mom, which can unlock this, and then of course this is pretty strong. So I don't know on my instill game how exactly I want to go with this. I just know that right now I'm in a really good spot, right? Nothing I can do can really deter me at this moment. It seemingly we're probably going to coast through Act 4 with relative ease, I think. We may run into a little power gap issue on the last boss a little bit, but I think all in all, this build is rocking and rolling, ready to go. Um, I'm thinking this is like primed, like this setup with Ghost Rice, right, is primed for getting your damage up there. Explosionary inflict by additional 5%. And that's another thing we need to consider. Oh, these three nodes plus that 30, 40, 50% more exposure. That's going to be really good. For a leveling build, this is not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That could give us good cast speed too. And then 6, 7, 8 to 9 to get that extra damage. 10, 11, 12. That'll give us 50% more energy shield almost. And then get this movement speed 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? And then I'll probably go for this, right? Could go that for the movement speed, and then don't really need the rest of that too much. But if you're already here, you have this for crit damage bonus and crit chance, right? What's our crit chance? 22% already. That's really strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe that'll be the better one. And then just get this skill speed. Mana regen. I kind of like that idea. And then get this, get this, get this. So that would be 45% faster start plus stun threshold. And we just respec off these 4 points. So all in all, and that would basically, those 4 respec points would turn, where was I? 1, 2, 3, and then 4, right? To give us extra speed, movement, dex, and then that's dexinant and cast speed. There's just so much good right here, right? But anyways, let me get off of here. Hopefully you like this run through. We're in Act 4, early to mid Act 4, running the temple with relative ease. I might try Fub Gun's idea in Interlude 1, right? I might do the other, see if I can get away with doing the other interludes and going back to interlude one and temple farm it. Or I might temple farm that and skyrocket above, way above anything for basically interlude 1, 2, and 3 level and power and skill wise, and then go ahead, knock it out, transition, hopefully get some divines, start looking at spinning those divines and seeing how I like things. But so far, so good. We're not cast on crit, but it is tempting to go cast on crit if I were an Infernalist. Um, with Ascendancy 3 and 4, I am not going Jin. I'm probably going to go here. So we don't have to go Mom at all, right? We go here, we get Elemental Mom. And we go CI, we get Elemental Mom. What other damage is there? Physical, which, by the way, that gets mitigated. So, Ascendancy 3, we can be God tiered out. And then, area of effect, time lost. Let's see, time lost. Let's see, spell damage, right? %, right? And then we just, what we do is, well, this jewel probably goes like this to like this. If we could get this and this on there, maybe be good. What other jewel slot? We don't have any other jewel slots just yet, right? So, and then our other option is going to be cast speed, free cast speed, plus half a focus when equipped with the staff, or area of effect plus time lost jewels, right? But where's our other jewels going to be, right? All the way over here, which that increased radius might be really good to just take all of this that we can. Or right here. 1, 2, 3. Three points here, and then coming up, getting this. I think we get this. We come down here, get this set up. We can get all of this. Plus, we get all of this. Yeah, offering, screw you. Depending on the radius, get energy shield recharge rate. Don't care about the infusions really. Don't care about that. And then also come down, get this stuff, right? And maybe we get another notable right here. And another notable right here, maybe. Depending on how many points we run into. But anyways, y'all, let me get off of here. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. Leave some comments. Let me know how you like it. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to do y'all's clickbait videos like 90% of the people out there. It's on, oh, my polar bear, oh, you gotta do this, but it's actually werewolf and bear. It's not really a polar bear build. I lied, but you can just use Puerto Rican's ring, right? Or doing this. Oh, you have to weapon swap this, weapon swap that. I don't buy into weapon swap. It is what it is. Great if you want to do it. Do it. Weapon swap skills. Just remember, weapon swap can be buggy. Weapon swap can get you killed, and weapon swap is not necessarily a good thing. Right? It can work for some builds. It's just too many bugs. Like I've tried some of those builds, and it's just too many bugs. Unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Level. Now, here's another idea. We lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, right? So that's 40%, 7, 8, 9, right? I'm okay taking this and swapping it here. Where is it? Here's the jewel slot. Right over here. Because that's 15, 30. I'll probably go the bonus here. And then coming up here. I'm almost content doing that. Because time lost, right, is not going to be bad. And then we could get off these 4 points here, right? Give up these 4 points because we're doing pretty decent, but that pen may prove more formidable than we realize, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I would give up these four to complete this. And then we would have 5 points to come up here, get that. We would lose 1, 2, 3, 4 points. 4 points here. That'd be 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which should connect over. And then we respec 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. 7, 8, 9, 10 points to grab 3. And then we'd have 7 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. So the beauty of this sometimes is it's not about like you're leveling in phases. Where like when you're right here, you're desperate for this, right? But when you start getting over, then you get desperate for getting this node way over here, right? So I'm gonna respec. I'm gonna do a new video. But until then, y'all, be well, do well, treat others well. Let me know in comments below where you think I should really put these points at. I think we're just going to come up here, complete this, and then I'm going to probably just focus on completing this. Because that's 12 plus 18. That's 30% plus extra damage. So I think that's the smartest move I can make is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points, right? Maybe 10. And then once I can get me a good time lost jewel right there, and then completing this tree. And just seeing how much of a buffer that is. But that's when we get our third ascendancy, which is a little ways off. But anyways, don't forget, don't forget to leave some comments, like, follow, subscribe. Until next time, y'all be well, do well, and treat others well.